Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. We're in the EVO X restoration project again, and yeah, it's mechanically everything's done now. The AYC pump was the most recent thing to be installed to this car, which is working. So today we're going to be taking it out and seeing what sort of difference it makes to the handling. The weather's absolutely horrendous, and I'm sure if we're ever going to feel a difference to the handling, it's going to be in the wet with the traction control off. So how would I explain the difference in handling just from this short little drive I've done? Well, beforehand it felt a bit like a Subaru WRX in a way. I used to have one of them. It felt like, obviously it felt four-wheel drive, it felt planted, but at the same time it felt quite soft and a bit vague. When pushed to the limit, it was prone to understeering quite badly. And now that the AYC has been fixed, it feels like you've just upgraded your anti-roll bar on the back massively. And not only that, it does feel, weirdly, it feels like the suspension's a bit stiffer. There's no way mechanically that the suspension is any different, but it does go to show that the standard sort of geo setup or suspension setup was sort of designed to work with AYC, because when AYC isn't working, the car just feels like it's set up really wrong. So that's like an immediate difference. Before the AYC was done, I was actually quite disappointed really with the way the car handled. I thought, you know, even though the AYC is not working, I didn't think it would make as much of a difference as it has. You know, I know that the platform can be developed, but yeah, I was quite shocked really with how sort of floppy it felt. But it's totally unrecognisable. It's literally a different car now. Our traction control is off. I'm on a private industrial estate, and there's only so much you can do safely, obviously, on the road in the wet. But I'm just going to sort of give it a little bit of speed through the corners, and try and get an idea for what it feels like. Obviously, I'm not going to get any drifts on or anything, but yeah, let's see what it feels like. It just grips, there's like no drama at all. So much more planted, it's unbelievable. If you get a bit of lift off oversteer into a corner, it will carry the drift round, but obviously you can't be doing that on a public road. Differently, yeah, completely differently. There's only so much you can sort of get over the video, I suppose, but the driving sensation is much better. I've still got to learn to sort of drive around this AYC because it's completely different to anything I've ever driven. So would I say this car was lively or a widowmaker? Not really. It's very safe feeling. Push it hard into a corner. It's more prone to understeer than oversteer, which is normal for a four-wheel drive car. But when you modulate the power, unlike a front-wheel drive car, instead of sort of like washing out under power, if anything, it gets more lively. So hopefully you are enjoying these videos. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you notice a difference when you fixed your AYC system? I'm over the moon with it. I might not seem very excited in this video, but I'm ill and I have fixed it for quite a few days now, so sort of the initial buzz has worn off a bit. But yeah,